So guys, in today's video, I'm going to do a full detailed guide about the modules. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the modules, which modules they are worth getting and which modules they are not worth getting, and of course the best modules that basically you should use, the modules that most of the top players they are using, and the modules that basically that helping your robots. So before I am going to start, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel, share the video, click the bell icon, like this video, and let's go. So guys, the first thing I need to tell you about the modules, there are two modules that in my opinion they are must have. Almost in every robot I'm using them, these two particular modules, and I'm going to show you. This is my hand gear. I am a Champion League player. This is my hand gear. This is basically what I'm using, except the blitz. I recorded a separate video with the blitz, but this is the hand gear that I'm using nowadays. So you can see I have here nuclear amplifier on the Ophian. On the Q I have nuclear amplifier. On this one I have nuclear amplifier. This one a nuclear amplifier, repair amplifier. And this one nuclear amplifier, repair amplifier. And what I'm trying to say that nuclear amplifier is a module that in my opinion it's a must have. So this module, every Champion League player, almost every Champion League player is using this module. And why? Because this module basically have so much advantages. It has extra defense mitigation at max level category, 25% at max level category, 100k repairable durability when it reaches the maximum stack, and additional damage 0.8, but it's stacked by 95 points, you can say. It means when it reaches 95 points multiplied by 0.8, you basically get 76% extra damage, and it is more, you can say it is more than overdrive unit if you use it 3 times. So max level category to overdrive unit, I have overdrive unit, you get 25%. If you use 3 overdrive units, you basically sacrificing 3 modules passive slots, and you're using 3 to get 75%. And with nuclear amplifier you using only one of this thing, and it's not so hard to reach the maximum stack, the 95 basically effect limit, and you basically get the extra 76% extra damage, and you are using only one module, and you have extra defense mitigation and repairable, and even it repair itself only one time, but it repair itself. So of course, if you compare the nuclear amplifier to overdrive unit, the nuclear amplifier, it is much better. And pay attention guys, the overdrive unit costs 5k gold, and how much the nuclear amplifier costs, pay attention guys, it is the same price. So if you need to choose between the nuclear amplifier and overdrive unit, nuclear amplifier, of course, it is maybe the best module currently in the game. And first thing that if you can get the nuclear amplifier for every robot extra damage, it is the main thing that you need to do. Nuclear amplifier, it is the first thing that you need to get for every robot if you can. On my baby account, I can say, and now let's talk about the repair amplifier. And like I said, almost the same thing like I said on the nuclear amplifier, it is exclusive content. But if you, on my baby account, I was able to get it from the chest, and if I'm not mistaken, sometimes they put the repair amplifier on the chest, and believe it or not, I usually do not say it, but believe it or not, the repair amplifier, it is much, there are a higher chance that you're gonna get repair amplifier than the new content. And you know what? It is better in my opinion, because the repair amplifier in my opinion is the second best module in the game. You are not only getting durability, defense point, you get defense point, it's level 1, but at max level category is level 6. Defense point you get 25 defense point, and the great damage restore 25%. The effect limit is 60. When receiving damage, your robot gains 0.03% bonus to regeneration for the entire battle. So basically your robot is healing itself every second. When it reaches the maximum stack, So how you need to reach it? You basically need to suffer damage. You basically get more advantages than, let's say, if you are using mechanic skill on the pilot. Mechanic skill on the pilot. So there is no need to use mechanic skill if you have repair amplifier. Repair amplifier, like I said. You get also great damage restore 20%. 20%. You get defense point as well. So of course the repair amplifier, in my opinion, it's a must-have for almost every robot. Let's say most of the juicy robots, I call them usually Fenrir, Invader, robots that they have high durability, you can say, especially the Fenrir. The Fenrir is the best example. So repair amplifier is the first thing that you should get for let's say robot, like I said, Fenrir, a durable robot. Repair amplifier, definitely one of the best modules in the game. The anti-control, guys, anti-control, even today, in my opinion, maybe it is. Honestly, I prefer the anti-control over the immune amplifier in most cases. Anti-control, it is one of the modules that I recommend to use. It is always good to have protection against EMP, lockdown, suppression. Last stand, in my opinion, even though it got a nerf, if you are veteran players, most of you know that last stand used to be one of the most overpowered modules in the game. It used to give you immunity against everything. Not only not 99% like today. Immunity against everything, even Titans, everything. So they nerfed it, and nowadays when it reaches the threshold, you basically have immunity for 4.5 seconds. But it is not ultimate defense. You basically have 99% reduction. It is true that the last stand nowadays has more counters. The Titans, corrosion weapons, and there are some other stuff. I cannot remember all of them, but there are so many counters nowadays to last stand. Despite this fact, I still think that the last stand is one of the best modules in the game. Maybe number 4 in the list. So I said the other, and last stand is the next one that you should get. You see, I have still last stand on the Ophian. I have last stand on the Curie. I have last stand on the Dagon. So most of the Champion League players, most of them, they are still using last stand. And like I said, last stand, definitely worth getting. So for now, we have, I said, 4 modules that they are worth getting. Repair amplifier, nuclear amplifier, last stand, and anti-control. So now I'll talk about the others. So immune amplifier, most likely you need Fenrir, Invader, a robot with enough durability to suffer so much damage, and then you'll benefit more from immune amplifier. But most cases, in my opinion, anti-control, I prefer anti-control over immune amplifier. And remember that immune amplifier is still exclusive content. So this is another reason why I prefer anti-control. Take this into consideration, exclusive content. But definitely, if you have immune amplifier, use it, especially on a robot like a Fenrir, Invader, Mender. Definitely, it is worth getting immune amplifier. And I'll talk about the other modules. The other modules, in my opinion, some of them, overdrive unit, I already talked about it. Nuclear amplifier, there is no point, in my opinion. There is no point that to get the overdrive unit. It is, in my opinion, even useless because there is a nuclear amplifier. Guys, do not even think about getting the overdrive unit. If you have it, use it. But if you have option to choose between nuclear amplifier, overdrive unit, go for the nuclear amplifier. There is no need to get the overdrive unit. It is useless, in my opinion, if you wanna buy it. But if you already have it and you don't have nuclear amplifier, use it, of course. But for new players especially, do not get the overdrive unit, go for the nuclear amplifier. Then we have the clock-in unit. And then again, new players, do not go for the clock-in unit. In my opinion, it is not worth it. There are better modules than clock-in unit. But then again, if you have it, If you have it even at level 1, it gives you stealth for 2 seconds. If the robot loses some durability, it is still sometimes it's helping. There are quantum radars, of course, and some stealth counters, but definitely if you don't have other modules and you have clock-in unit, use it. Why not? If you're a new player, do not think about getting the clock-in unit. Get the others that I mentioned before. So I talked about the immune amplifier, repair amplifier, nuclear amplifier, overdrive unit, clock-in unit last. And I don't want to make this video so long. Anti-control. Then we have the balanced unit. Guys, get the others. Get the others if you have a chance to get them. If you haven't, use it. You have extra durability, additional damage. Of course, it is better than Turbo Nuke. So Turbo Nuke, get extra damage. I know many veteran players that they have Turbo Nuke, but most likely they have nuclear amplifier. Nuclear amplifier is better. You get 76% extra damage at maximum stack. So this one, it gives you 10% at max level category. In my opinion, it is not worth it. The same goes for the heavy armor kit. You have repair amplifier. The repair amplifier is exclusive content. Then again, but like I said, on other events, it wasn't so. Compared to the other new stuff, it was easier to get the repair amplifier. I'm not saying it's easy to get, but if you cannot get repair amplifier, you better go for the balanced unit instead of heavy armor, because you get extra durability and extra damage. So because there is balanced unit, in my opinion, do not go for heavy armor and turbo nuke. It is better than balanced unit. It is better than both. And they are the same price, 4k gold basically. And balanced unit is 4k gold. So it makes sense. Nitro unit, it is not worth it. 5k gold, it even costs 5k gold. In my opinion, they need to reduce the price. So it is, I used it. You saw a couple of videos that I used it just for fun. It is just for fun, and sometimes if you want to get the beacons faster with a robot, let's say one of let's say with the Curie like I did. But most of the time it is not worth it for most of the players. Do not get the Nitro unit. Not worth it. Battleborn, it is one of the useless modules, honestly. Do not waste your gold, guys. Do not get the Battleborn. You get the fence point and it's only for a short period of time. It is not worth it. Do not get the Battleborn. Fortifier, it is interesting. So if you have, for let's say, I use Fortifier on my Dagon, so I cannot say that Fortifier is useless. Sometimes for certain robots like Dagon, Bulwark it's not meta, but there are robots with Aegis Shield, Mars. I still see many Mars on high level Champion League. Sometimes Fortifier, Typhoon, it is the best example. Typhoon has unique shield. Fortifier, that is definitely can help. It gives 10% shield regeneration bonus, durability bonus 10% for energy shields and also physical shields. So let's say if you have a shell with I can say, so let's say you have a shell, you can use it. You have bars, so definitely Fortifier. If you use a shield robot, Dagon, I think that Fortifier maybe is the next after the top 5 that I've mentioned. Fortifier, it is interesting, worth getting, but then again the other modules, they are better. And you can tell I use only one Fortifier on my handgear on the gun. So anyways, let's keep going. So we have the rest. We have the nuclear reactor and armor kit. At level 1 you have nuclear reactor. You get it basically almost for free. You need to level it up. You see, you pay 3 million silver. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. So 3 million silver again. And again 3 million silver to level it up. And you need only to level up 4 levels. And you get only 4% additional damage. It is nothing, guys. It is nothing. Same goes for the armor kit. It is true that it is easier to get, but you better save your resources and grind for the gold and get nuclear amplifier and, like I said, last stand or anti-control. That's what you should aim for. Do not get the silver modules and level them up. You need to waste silver for it. Of course, it is more expensive, but guys, even at level 1, if you get the premium modules, the nuclear amplifier, last stand, repair amplifier, anti-control, you're gonna benefit them more than using a max level category free-to-play, you can say, module. So that's why I suggest you, even at level 1, the nuclear amplifier and the modules that I mentioned before, they worth getting than max level free-to-play silver module. So take this into consideration, guys. I think I said everything. I talked about the immune amplifier, repair amplifier, nuclear amplifier. I talked about all the modules. Basically, was detailed. I said everything. There is nothing else I need to say. I said everything you need to know about every module. So let's do a conclusion. A short conclusion. The first module that you should go for, no matter what robot that you are using, nuclear amplifier. The second module that you need to go for, either repair amplifier, but mainly for the Fenrir robots like Fenrir that they have more durability. And next, for most of the robots, I'm using anti-control still. You can see this one doesn't have anti-control, but and this one I have immune amplifier because I have the Clive. So you see, for the Blitz, I made a video with the Blitz. The Clive gives 90, resistance, of course. And robots with resistance, they have more durability. I'm using repair amplifier, immune amplifier. So you understand what I'm doing here. You need to plan it, to do it correct, to plan it right. Every robot, it has different things. The behemoth with special pilot has resistance, and that's why I'm using repair amplifier. It has enough durability. That's why I'm using immune amplifier instead of anti-control. The robots that they have less durability, I'm using anti-control. The Kiwi can get more durability, but most of the time I prefer anti-control. You see, for the Ophion, I have anti-control. So like I said, guys, again, a short conclusion. These are the robots. I'll do it, but basically conclusion that you will understand better. Nuclear amplifier, repair the modules that you should get. First thing, nuclear amplifier, repair amplifier if you can. Last stand. Then anti-control. Where is it? Anti-control. And then the Fortifier for shield robots mainly. But then again, nuclear amplifier, repair amplifier, anti-control, last stand, immune amplifier, if you can, is exclusive, and then Fortifier. Then that's it. I said everything, basically everything you need to know. So tell me what you think about that, guys. I'll do more guide videos. So this is it, guys. Tell me what you think about that. If you like the content, subscribe, click the bell, smash the like. Do not forget to check out the Titan ranking video that I made, and I'll do more comparison videos basically to help out most of the players, the new players, the average players, the free-to-play players, for everyone, even Champion League players. And that's it. Until next time, have a good day / night.
Step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.